All right, so this video is particularly about proper diet psychology versus the common North American diet mentality madness that I talk about. If a diet is viewed as a separate entity in your life, as something special and new to be added to your life, then it is doomed to fail. And you have to be realistic about that. Sure, you can honeymoon on any diet for a little while. But if you're looking at diet strategy as a separate entity, something you're adding to your life, it's doomed to fail beyond that short term honeymoon period. A diet should have a basic component of being workably adopted into your life and managed. So here's the point. You must be able to manage a diet in your life and not have a diet be the thing that's managing your life. Let me say that again. Proper diet psychology is that you must be able to manage a diet in your life and not have a diet be the thing that is managing your life. That's the difference between healthy diet psychology and typical North American diet mentality madness. All diets viewed as something that's managing your life are doomed to fail. Your body, your mind, especially your mind, will rebel against it. And this then leads to crushing and demoralizing self esteem. And you've probably been through that yourself. So these things, these elements of consideration, allow for you to shape and understand your own perspective and perception on diet reality versus diet fantasy. But there's more. If the strategic rules of a diet are justified and perceived mentally by you only in terms of outcomes, losing weight, those kind of things, then the diet will almost always be perceived as some form of punishment, suffering, or negative sacrifice, even often turning some of you into diet martyrs. And we've all been around them. Thus, it's going to be perceived as an uncertain and possibly unattainable achievement, and certainly not a sustainable one. So if you're only looking at diet strategy in terms of outcomes rather than process, then you're already setting up future agitation and anxiety. So your own focus on the outcome of a diet strategy only creates a perception that will almost always lead to anxiousness, anxiety, self-sabotage, and failure. So remember, a diet strategy with proper diet psychology must be a focus on the process and not the outcome. And you must be able to manage a diet in your life and not have a diet be the thing that is managing your life. And that is why proper diet psychology, I use the term diet strategy rather than diet. But if you're going to look at things as low carb, no carb, high carb, low fat, then you're already setting yourself up to be focused on outcomes and to be focused on viewing diet as a separate entity from the rest of your life. And that is what is going to end up dooming you to failure and then dooming you to the North American diet mentality madness of the definition of insanity, which is going to go to try another diet, definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. What has to change is the healthy diet psychology, moving away from North American diet mentality madness, that a diet is set up to be about outcomes and it being a separate entity, separate from your life. Those things are doomed to failure, and you really need to adopt a healthier diet psychology. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully it helped a few of you out, and I'll see you in the future in another video.